Hello, I'm Father Joe Gambala, and today is Friday of the third week in Ordinary Time. Our Gospel is taken from the Gospel according to St. Mark. Jesus said to the crowds, "This is how it is with the kingdom of God. It is as if a man were to scatter seed on the land and would sleep and rise night and day, and the seed would sprout and grow. He knows not how, but its own accord the land yields fruit. First the blade, then the ear, then the full grain of the ear. When the grain is ripe, he wields the sickle at once, for the harvest has come." And he said, "To what shall I compare the kingdom of God? Or what parable can we use for it? It's like a mustard seed that when it's sown in the ground is the smallest of all the seeds on earth. But once it's sown, it springs up and becomes the largest of plants and puts forth branches, so that the birds of the sky can dwell in its shade." With many such parables, he spoke the word to them, as they were able to understand it. Without parables, he did not speak to them, but to his own disciples he explained everything in private. The Gospel of the Lord. The mustard plant that Jesus is referring to is not the mustard plant that we get mustard from for our hot dogs. It's like the mulberry bush that we have. And mulberries, they spring up here and all the cracks and crevices and fence rows and all the places that are left alone. It seems like a mulberry bush springs up. And the weeds grow and they go up, and it becomes something that the birds and the squirrels love very, very much because it feeds them. And they can grow into a small tree and birds will build their nest, but it's going to come. It's going to grow. It's going to come up in places that we just don't see it coming. Our lives we can pretend to be so ordered in our lives that we have every plan figured out for every day. But if we are looking at it in terms of faith, be surprised how Jesus comes into our lives so unexpectedly, like that mulberry tree growing in an unexpected spot, and realize that it's the sign of God growing in our lives.